Y'all already know who it is. It's your Toxic King Life Coach himself, the one and only. I'm coming on to do this video. I wanted to talk about marriage and dating. So I want to talk about dating and marriage for those folks that be just so you be stuck on wanting to be married, hell bent on it. So I want to talk to you because a lot of people, a lot of people have this thing going on where they believe, this is just my opinion, they believe that because a person tells them something, that means the person wholeheartedly loves them, they want what's best for them, and that couldn't be no far from the truth. I don't own the rights to the music that's playing, but I'm gonna play it. So here's the thing. Here's the problem. Y'all already know I'm your Toxic King Life Coach. Once again, Prophet Vincent. I'm pushing you in positioning you to become the king of your own kingdom in the body of Christ. Mm-hmm. So I often get asked, why do people say they love you and they don't? I will tell you why. People know what to say to get your attention. And people study you. Hold on. No one's gonna prosper. Victory is mine, yeah. Anybody grateful? Hey, anybody grateful? That's all I'm saying. Hey, anybody? Woo! Hey. You say what? So listen. So here it is. The first thing is the foundation of dating. When you are trying to date, there's so many different levels to this thing called dating. We magnify you in this place. There's so many different levels to what we call, hold on. Y'all see this? I keep this on before I go, this my stock cap on, and I put oil on it during the day. Cause going through a process with my head, but whatever. There's levels to dating. You don't just jump out and start dating somebody because you like them. That's what a lot of y'all be getting y'all yourself and your feelings hurt. Because first you have to get to know a person before you just start dating them. You take time to, they call it the courting. Dating, so this here. Honesty, honest, calm, Pacific, which is the color, no. Attraction is what it starts off as. Let me slow it down. Attraction. A lot of y'all don't even know what attraction look like because y'all just jump off the porch. Oh, I'm in love. And I be wondering about y'all. Do y'all be using y'all God-given common sense? And the reason being, I be wanting to know because a lot of stuff on me sounding like people are thinking. It says it begins with courtesy, curiosity, and chemistry. And this is the thing. Curiosity will cause you to desire a person or want to know more about a person or just want to get to know them. Then as you take time to get to know them because you're curious, here comes the chemistry. A lot of y'all don't have chemistry. Y'all just have the same trauma bond. But then it says, can be emotional, physical, intellectual, or value-based. A lot of y'all don't have no intellectual chemistry. Some of y'all just have physical, which is the sex, sleeping together. Y'all don't have, if you take that away, as I tell people, you have nothing. And a lot of y'all values don't even line up. Now it says can be emotional. A lot of people have these emotional relationships where they connect with people solely off of emotions. It's no spiritual, it's no nothing, it is solely emotions. And that is dangerous. The devil is a liar. Yes, he is. The devil is a liar. I know he is. Then it says physical. That means the way they look, sex, all that. And these people be having no substance. I'm sorry. Intellectual or value-based. Oh, well, I like somebody that got money. These people can have money, be abusive, nasty, mean-spirited, cold-hearted, all that. So here's the thing though, because I'm not going to be long, because I'm sleepy. It says, hold on. It says compatibility is number 2. Shared values matter more than shared interests. Y'all values got to match your shared values. That means y'all have the same things that you actually really want out of life. Not you changing what you want to keep a man or keep a woman. No, y'all values actually align. They align with God. More than shared interest. Oh, you don't want to be alone? She don't want to be alone. He don't want to be alone. So let's hook up. Oh, She likes to be seen. He wants to be seen. Share interest. He like the flashy, the nightlife, the bling bling, the flash, the glitz and glamour. She likes the flash, the night, like the nightlife, the glitz and glamour. That, something like that. Styles and communication, lifestyle expectations, and conflict response shapes long-term stability. A lot of y'all have this thing where y'all don't know how to communicate. Communication is of the utmost importance. But there's two types of communication. There's the communication where you're listening to hear, and then there's the part of it where you're listening to respond. But then here's the big whammy of it all. Here's the part where you have to hear what they do not say. A lot of people say, well, this is what she said. No. Prime example. When you hear people say, I'm not marriage material. What they're saying is, I have no desire to marry you. Not that they don't want marriage. They just say they don't desire to marry you. Heavy on. But then here it is. Because the next thing we deal with is conflict response shape long-term stability. You got to know how to effectively communicate. Because if you are in a relationship, your relationship, I tell everybody, prepares you for the marriage. How they treat your butt in the relationship is how they're going to treat you in the marriage. I don't make the rules. I'm just saying, I don't make the rules. Because if she respects you and she talks to you with respect, she should have that same capacity to do it in marriage. If she's disrespecting you in y'all relationship, if you get married to her, she's going to disrespect you even more. No offense to nobody, but a spade, a dog. I call it for what it is. And see, the problem with a lot of us, we don't want nobody to tell the truth. Communication is important. You got to know how to deal. Because if you one of the people that have a problem with communication, you got to be man enough, woman enough to open your mouth and say, this is not my strong area. Don't date somebody that's an effective communicator and get mad every time. They want to talk about this. They want to talk about that. Duh. They are an effective communicator. They have emotional stability, emotional intelligence. They want to talk. So that's not something you're down for, you open to. Don't do it. Don't get in a relationship, because people that have done the work, people that have and are actually still yet doing the work, those are the people that's going to expect more from you. Now here's the thing, a lot of people lack communication simply because it deals with feelings, and people don't want to deal with feelings. And this is the thing, what I tell people a lot of times, as a Kingdom Life Coach himself, you have to learn how to hear what people are not saying. Because a person say they don't want to be married, it's simply, you're not my type, and I would want to marry you. That don't mean that they don't value marriage whatsoever. They just don't want it with you, and they wouldn't see themselves having kids with you. Because you hear something, you got to stop trying to justify what you hear. And that's why a lot of people get their dang heart broke. Well, no, he said, but that's because of, no, he said what he said because that's how he feels. She said what she said because that's how she really feels. Now, we know there are times where people say things because they're scared, but you got to know the difference. That's why you got to have discernment. Because I tell people, how they treat you in your relationship is how they're going to treat you in the marriage. Because hold on, y'all. If you date somebody and they have no respect for you, they don't treat you with respect, they don't show you nothing, but you have every excuse in the book for them, you are the problem. Here it is. Dating, it helps you to learn the person. You not supposed to, let me tell y'all something. You ain't supposed to live with nobody that ain't your husband. That ain't your wife. Let me go ahead and slap that right there. Because see, when you start doing stuff backwards, they expect you to keep doing backwards behind stuff. Because now, let's say you say, well, hey, we got to get married. We can't be on shacking. First thing they going to say is, well, you didn't have a problem shacking all these years. Now what's the difference? How you start a thing is how you will is how it will play out. Let me help somebody. If you start out letting a person lay and play with you, they will continue to lay and play with you. You can't say, "Oh, I desire marriage," but you letting them get the goodies. You letting them play house with you, but you desire marriage. God forbid, it don't add up. We got to get back to truth. Here's the thing. Dating leads to marriage. Dating is not a license for you to be sleeping and having sex with somebody that you're not married to. And see, here's the thing. People love to say this. Well, we're going to be married one day. That don't make it right. I tell people, put your coochie on ice, okay? Put your meat on ice. Put your coochie on ice. Put it on ice. You cannot. Because here's the thing. If you settle, especially when you know better, something wrong. Because there's no way you should be wanting to be sleeping with someone that's not your husband. They're not your husband. They're not your wife. The standard is marriage. People get mad and talk about this person, this, that. No. People only do what you allow them to do. You can't get mad because the woman don't find you to be somebody she want to marry, but she getting all your money. No. Let me help y'all. I'm moving a little fast. Let me slow down. People only do what you allow them to do. So when you dating someone, there's a standard. You have to set the tone for how you want to be dated, courted, treated, all the above. If you don't want to be no one night stand, you keep your legs closed and clink, clink, like Medea said, and you don't give up the goodies. The Bible says marriage is honorable and the bed thereof is undefiled. That means marriage is honorable before God. That means you can't be out here just hotboxing and giving your cooch and your meat to everybody. You got to pump your brakes. Because here's the thing though. When you know what's right, you got to do what's right. Ain't no excuse in between. No, too many people got excuses, baby. Come on now. And that's the problem. When you know that you're right, come on, ain't no excuses. Stop using excuses with God. You know, ain't no God, you know nothing. Here's the thing. You got to do better. Because the truth of the matter is a lot of people date, they don't make it clear. You should be able to make it clear at the beginning of you trying to get to know somebody or wanting to date somebody. Hey, I desire marriage. Stop thinking, oh, I'm going to be the one to change them. I say it all the time. It's the mom and dad that had these grown men and women can't change them. Who make you think you can change them? You cannot. And that's the problem. We be trying to change people. That's why a lot of y'all don't need to be dating nobody. Y'all need to take yourself and go seek some help. I'm here to tell you. That's why I don't engage. I don't engage. I have stuff going on. Yes, I do got a lot of stuff going on. But I don't play those type of games. A lot of people, they will let someone date them forever in a lifetime. Date. Hook up, date, and then say they don't want to put ring on it. No, they're not going to. I'm already doing what I want to do, and you're not making a mandate for a ring to be put on, and you giving me the goodies, the milk. Why? Why would I? And I don't make the rules. I keep telling y'all I don't make the rules. Because I tell people, you cannot sit there and try to hear what you want to hear. When a person says what they say, you got to take it just what it is for what they said. Not what you thought they were saying. Or no, maybe they saying this because of no. They said what they said. And you got to take it for what it is. You can't get mad about it. Okay. For example. Thank you, Jesus. People back then used to date with intentions. They didn't just date to date. They dated with hopes of getting married. That don't mean there wasn't no kids out of wedlock or, all that going on. But they made sure, they told the young people, hey baby, it's better to get married than to burn. It's better for you to be married than to be shacking, playing house, being somebody's girlfriend, boyfriend. They need to, hey, put a ring on it. You have no right. And here's the thing that a lot of people don't like. I don't want no man that can't provide. First of all, if he your boyfriend, he dating you, he's not obligated to pay your bills. He's not obligated to pay your bills. You should be paying your own bills. And people love to say, what I got a man for if he's not paying my bills? First off, the Bible says a husband provides for the wife. You're not a wife. You're a girlfriend. Next. 2, you can't expect husband material for someone that has not asked to be your husband. And you're out of order. You can't say, I'm his lady. Yeah, he has a right to make sure he buy you stuff, but his job is not. The Bible talks about the husband being a provider, not boyfriend, husband. Hello. Y'all, I might help somebody. Stop talking about my boyfriend won't provide. First of all, you need a husband. Stop looking for a man that's just gonna lay down with you and he don't have a desire to do the things that a husband's supposed to do. He ain't your husband. He your boyfriend. Oh, my wife don't know. First of all, if she ain't your actual wife and she's not married to you, you shouldn't be expecting nothing. No. Because she gonna show you things, she should show you how she gonna treat you. He should show you how he gonna treat you. Because the thing is, yeah, you do little things to show the person that you care. But there's certain things that only a wife or husband supposed to do. And if I'm not married to you, I'm not doing it. Yeah, I said it. Y'all be out here tweaked out. Talking about he's not providing. Is he your husband? Do y'all got kids together? Oh, if he's not your husband, y'all don't have kids together? And y'all just dating? First of all, here's the thing. Why would you want to be with somebody that you gotta ask for help anyway? Because he ain't your he's not the husband, she ain't your wife. So if you got to beg for her to pull her weight, and this is where all this come in at. This only comes in when people shacking. That's why they be like, he don't want to help. No, he's shacking. You out of order. Stop shacking. You won't have to worry about bills getting ran up and asking a man to help you. You won't have to worry about bills getting ran up and asking a woman to help you. You stop shacking. Stop shacking. And see, y'all already know me. I don't cut corners. I was guilty. I was the heaviest. Excuse me, I was the biggest shacker there was. But I had to wake up. You can't get God's blessings any kind of way. Can't do it. And the thing that I had to come to realize, understand, dating sets you up for marriage. So you can't just be sitting here letting somebody date you all the time, then you got every excuse in the book why y'all ain't married. No, the devil here is a liar. Y'all be giving excuses going to bed. Well, we not married because we are waiting and we're trying to sort. The devil here is a liar. The devil is a lie. Because y'all shouldn't still be sorting through nothing. You should not, if you know you're not actively in a healthy place to date. I tell people all the time, don't let nobody play in your face. Talking about they gonna date you until y'all decide y'all wanna get married. You should know from the jump. Let me tell y'all something, a little secret. Us men, we know if we're gonna marry somebody. We know automatically. We always sit around and play with it. We know. So if he's stringing you along because he don't think he gonna marry you, he don't see you as married material. If she's still talking about she got a heel, y'all have been talking for 10 years, she ain't into you. She ain't into you. Tell you now. She not into you, boy. Move on. She not into you. Now here it is, the next part. It says, building a relationship comes with communication. That means you got to be honest. You got to know how to be calm, even when you hear things you don't want to hear. And in the specifics, that's when they say. That means when problems arise, y'all should be able to talk about it. Not get offended because, oh yeah, she said, he said, let me tell you something, if you're a poor communicator, you're a liar, you don't need to be in a relationship. This is not for you. If you're a master manipulator or a liar, this is not for you. You got to know how to have a calm conversation. Everything don't need to be on 1,000. For that is a turnoff to anybody. But then listen. It says listening is more powerful than talking. How you know that you're in a relationship is you can hear. You're able to hear what you say. You're able to hear what they're saying, and then you're able to listen so you can get the full context of what has been told to you. Then you know what? Yeah, you're right. I wasn't understanding from your point of view. I'm glad you was able to show it to me or explain it to me. That way, that shows that you are not one of those people that just like to have your way, but you can hear. Because if you can listen as well as you talk, you're a keeper. Saying what you need instead of what others did wrong. That is a problem that a lot of women have, and I'm going to say that. Women have that problem where, oh, you did this wrong and you didn't do that. Open your mouth and tell the person what you need. Stop going down trouble lane and say what you need. You let me drive, you No, tell him what you need and stop right there. Stop all that waiting and water carrying on. Oh my God, 12 years a slave. Stop all that. Tell him what you need and leave it right there. Because one thing about us men, and I ain't talking about any man, a real man, once you lay it out and say what you need, he's going to actively be working to get it done. And the problem is, a lot of people think with their coochie and their meat, and then wonder why they don't get no results. Hold on, you guys. In the kitchen I am. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I had to go get the thing because I'm getting cool. Because here's the thing. If you start thinking with your body parts, your coochie, your meat, all that, and you start like having real conversations, people are not mind readers. You gotta open your mind and tell the person what you need. If a person has never had effective communication skills and they learn, you have to walk them through. You got to tell them where it is that you need help. Because saying what you need instead of what you did wrong. Then you got to be able to trust that they're going to be able to help, or that they're going to be able to carry out what it is that you said you needed. You give them space to do it. I told you. No, when you do that, I told you and I said and all that. No, what that does, that causes a person to revert. They retreat. Instead of you getting help, results, They cut you off. Instead of them hearing you, they shut down. They tune you out. They act like you're not even speaking. How I know? Because I do it all the time. Build through consistency. Consistency matters. Stop expecting stuff from a person that has never been consistent. That is a problem for people. If they've never been consistent, stop crying saying, well, they didn't do this when they never done it. If that woman never showed up for you in the relationship, why are you surprised that she's not showing up? Be surprised when she starts showing up. That man never showed up for you, be surprised when he starts showing up. But her to consistently not show up. Get yourself together. The person consistently not being there for you, but you want to act like you devastated. No. And that's the part that I have a problem with. But see, I used to get mad about stuff, but I realized you can't get mad about something that they ain't never done before. Now, if the young lady that I used to talk to many years ago, many moons back, would have showed up for me, that would have surprised me. But her not showing up, I shouldn't have been surprised by that because she was consistently not showing up. She made it her business not to show up. So why would I expect her to show up when it's been shown and proven she will not show up? And this is the thing that I want to point out to y'all. If people consistently don't show up in the relationship, be okay with it. Move on. Don't keep sitting there saying maybe they need time. It's a crazy person somewhere that's trying to excuse me, rationalize why this person is not doing what they're supposed to do. Listen, when people don't show up, it's a choice they have. And we can't keep blaming others for people's choices. The next thing is this. It says, broke, So listen, as I was saying, when a person makes up in their mind that they're not going to be consistent or they're not going to show up, you can't blame others for them not showing up. Here's my thing. I said it and I said it again. You cannot expect something people never told you. Hold on, y'all. If a person has never showed up for you, why are you expecting them to show up for you now? When a person actively goes out their way to consistently disrespect you or consistently put you last, whether it be the man or the woman, that shows you where you stand in their life and you have to move accordingly. Staying there hoping that something is going to drop from the sky and they just going to poof because somebody else is crazy work. No. Once I see a person is inactive, I get inactive. I get ghosts. I start to ghost people. I start to not respond to folks. Because what matters to you the most, I say this all the time, that's where your heart at is where your treasure is. And the person that care about you, they're going to go out their way to show it, they're going to prove it. Now here's the thing right here. So this is not long. It says breakthrough, how do you pronounce that word? Secrecy, defensiveness, and unpredictable. It's challenging to deal with a person that's unpredictable. Because when you're dealing with people that's unpredictable, you're not gonna know what to do. Because when you're dealing with an unpredictable person, they will do things that will have you questioning. Is they stable? Is they alright? Is they serious? Are they here? Are they gone? One of the biggest mistakes, and I'm about to say this, one of the biggest mistakes that you can ever make is trying to convince people somebody's something they not. Don't ever get in a relationship trying to convince people something that you don't conjure up to be a lie. Don't ever. If you know that what you've been saying is a lie about this person, don't try to convince the people around you. Hey. Don't do it. Because the people around you see right through it. It's not worse than conjuring up a lie in your own head about a person and then you trying to convince other people to believe it. Unpredictable, defensiveness. When a person is not being consistent with you or not being 100% forthcoming, they will go out their way. They will be on the defense, try to make you look bad. They will do stuff that you wouldn't normally expect them to do. They'll do it. So, if a person loves you, they're going out their way not to do things that's going to be sporadic, that's going to be hazardous, hurtful, damaging to you or your relationship. It says prepare through transparency and change behavior. Apologies. Hold on, you guys. Hold on.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Praise you, Lord. We magnify you in this place. Great King and great King above all gods. Now this goes out to all the grateful people. Have you ever been through anything in your life? Then I know that you know what I'm talking about. The devil is a liar. Yes, he is. The devil is a liar. I know he is. Victory is mine. Yeah. If you believe, you will receive. Open your mouth and then decree that you'll never be defeated. You're gonna win. You're always gonna prosper until the end and say, victory is mine. Yeah. Oh, anybody grateful? Anybody thankful? You say, anybody grateful? Anybody grateful? All I wanna know is, anybody grateful? Anybody thankful? You say, anybody grateful? Anybody grateful? Anybody thankful? Turn it up. Anybody grateful? Has the Lord been good to you? Anybody grateful? Whoa. Anybody grateful? Anybody? Somebody. Everybody say, the devil is a liar.
So I'm back, you guys. This is the thing, listen. When a person is working actively to become who they need to be, I have a thing called I don't believe in people apologies. Change behavior is what I believe. And you gotta make sure you're not over exaggerating and you're not the problem. Before you run to everybody and mama and say this man or this woman did XYZ, please make sure you ain't the problem. Because family members be going off on a person and they family member be the problem. Heavy on you be the problem. And the sad, sorry, not sorry.
Have you ever been through anything in your life that I know that you know what I'm talking about?
The sad thing is, you have to be able to hold people accountable, tell people the truth, because it says repair through transparency and change behavior. If you want your relationship to work and trust has been broken, you got to actively, daily reassuring this person that they can trust you. You got to keep building that rapport till they don't, till they no longer feels like they can't trust you. You got to actively be doing the work. And see, the thing is, when you have broken trust, man, I'm telling y'all now, that is a hard thing to come back from. Because when you break somebody's trust, and now the bond is broken, they got to go through so many mixed emotions, whether it be the man or the woman. Now they got to, hey, I love her, I love him, I hate them, I love them, I want to make it work, I don't, maybe I should stay, maybe I should go. There's so much that comes with it. And you cannot say you love a person but consistently keep hurting them. You cannot actively be continuously hurting a person and say you love them. If you want to repair the relationship and the damage that has been done, you have to help break down those walls of insecurity that you have helped build. You got to be changing your ways. That means you will stand out 2, 3, 4 in the morning. You can't be doing that. Coming in at a decent time. No. Whatever you did to break trust, you got to be want to fix it. Because it be the narcissistic behavior of some folks. They're going to break trust, but they want you to fix it. And you can't point fingers if you the one broke trust. You got to be actively doing the work. Stop justifying why you doing what you doing. It's no excuse. Well, my wife wasn't making me feel good, or my husband wasn't making me feel good, or my girlfriend wasn't saying this, that, and third, so I felt on somebody else. No, that's an excuse. That's an excuse. You have to understand, if you love the person and y'all working on y'all relationship and they done went through hell and back just to be able to love you after a major heartbreak, shame on you.
The devil is a liar. Yes, he is. The devil is a liar.
And here's the thing. You got to understand that if you love someone, you got to make sure you don't crush them. Because infidelity crushes a person. The lack thereof of trust crushes a person. Being left or abandoned crushes a person. Being forgotten or left out as if you're trash or something, that puts a person in a place to have low self-esteem. That's why I encourage people, you got to love yourself more than you love the person you with. So if you love yourself more than you love them, you're going to make it your business to actively be consistent. You're going to keep showing up. You're gonna keep showing up. You're gonna keep doing your part. You're not gonna. You're going to continue to put in the work because you love them that much that you want to make sure they know that you're not just here for a short amount of time, but you're here for the long haul of it all. And I think that's the part that a lot of people get hooked up on because, like, if you love me, why you keep taking me through this emotional roller coaster? If you love me, why keep putting me in a battle? Seems like I'm on the war zone. It says, deepening the bond, emotional safety. They got a lot of people have this thing where they lack emotional trust, where they feel like you're a safe place. They're gonna let their guard down, and the reason that is because they done been heartbroken so many times, to where they think they found somebody, and then this person turn around and do the same thing. It's like, dang, here it is again. I don't feel safe to give nobody my heart. Emotional safety is important. Because what good is a relationship without emotional safety? And see, a lot of men don't feel emotionally safe in relationships sometimes because we get called punks, we acting like the B word, all that stuff. When we start sharing our feelings, oh no, I need a real man. Whole time y'all be complaining. He don't show feelings. So when he's learning emotional stability and he's learning emotional intelligence on how to do it, and you start looking at him as a man, but now, here it is. He's showing feelings. He's showing feelings. It don't make sense. But then it says, a relationship grows when both parties feel safe, expressing feelings without punishment. If you are with somebody and you cannot express your feelings without them getting offended or taking it personal, something wrong. Keyword, my feelings. If I tell you, or I say to you how you're not showing up in a relationship, and I say, hey, these are the areas that I need to show up more because I feel like you're emotionally detached. I feel that you're not all the way locked in. As me being in a relationship with you, I have the right to say that. And you shouldn't take offense because I'm telling you because I love you. But then here's the thing though. When both parties, not just one, but both can express their feelings without punishment. A lot of relationships don't make it because either the man don't say nothing or the woman feel like she gotta say everything. You don't do this, God bless you. You don't do this, you're not showing up this way. I feel this, I. And the whole time the woman has not given the man the space to say what he's feeling in the moment or what he's gathering from what she's saying. Do you hear me? Y'all know how y'all do. Do you hear me? I'm talking to you. Y'all know how y'all do. So let me tell you something, a real man, they tune out. They don't take all that. While you talking, they done this. You may not see them doing it, but they done mentally, emotionally, they done tuned out. They're not looking at you. They're not listening to nothing because what you're saying now is falling on deaf ear. And the thing is, when you're trying to get somebody to convey a message to someone,
Victory is mine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
you gotta let
yeah.
it like cooking food. You gotta let it marinate. You gotta let them hear and let it marinate. Let it sit for a second. Let it sit. And then, hey, how do you feel about what I said? Now here's the part that's gonna make some people mad. You have to be prepared for whatever they're gonna say. Because if they say they don't like what you said and they feel like you disrespectful or whatever they're gonna tell you, just how you was woman enough to say what you feel about what they have been doing, they got the right to respond after they listen and hear it and to tell you what they feel. Women are used to men that just provide and don't say nothing. Take disrespect and don't say not one word. But baby, that time up. Speaking for myself, I talk back. I talk back. I don't allow nothing to go down there I don't have a conversation or rebuttal for. And I explain why I'm doing it. I'm like, hey, you're not going to talk to me XYZ because I wouldn't XYZ. And I don't just yell and holler to get my point across. I explain it so she understands where I'm at and I understand where she's coming from. Because a lot of relationships, they don't want to express feelings because they become ugly. And you remember what I said? Y'all be calling us men some punk bees and all kind of other names under the sun. Because we trying to tell our feelings and stuff. And yeah, stop all that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All the time, the man just trying to tell you what is he taking from, or what he's receiving from what you're sharing. What he gathered. And here's the thing. It's not the end of the world because he don't agree with you. Or she don't agree with you. And that's the problem. We get mad when people don't agree with us. Come on, grow up.
Have you ever been through anything in your life that I know that you know?
We have to grow up, people. Because dating is not about having somebody that's going to agree with you. Marrying somebody is not about them agreeing with you all the time. No. When you're wrong, they should be able to tell you. Now, there are rules to this thing. I heard somebody say, if your wife or whoever is out of order, you don't ever take them in front of nobody. You take them to the side and you let them know, unacceptable. You'll never openly. You never openly correct your husband, lady, whoever you with in front of nobody. So what that does, that sets the tone. That sets the tone. Because if you can't have an effective communication, can effectively communicate, and I mean effectively communicate, you're not ready for a relationship. Because you're going to have disagreements, but it's not about having the disagreements, it's about how you sort through those disagreements. Criticism, content, and stonewalling destroys safety places, safety fast. If a person telling you something, you beating them up and talking down to them, because they telling you about what they take from how you treat them, and they just expressing their feelings, that kills a safe place quickly. That immediately makes the person not trust you. How do I know? Prime example. If I'm sharing my feelings with somebody and they dismiss it, I won't ever trust you again. Because we never know the courage or what it took for a person to excuse me, open their mouth and convey whatever it is they're trying to convey to you. It says shared responsibility. Housework, financial decisions,
Thank you, Jesus.
emotional labor, balance, create partnership, not parenting. If you're in a relationship proceeding to marriage, having to parent your significant other, leave them alone ASAP.
Have you ever been through
If you got to parent that man, leave him alone. If you got to parent that woman, leave her alone.
talking about?
You're not his mother, and he's not your father. Go ahead.
The devil is a liar. Yes, he is. The devil is a liar.
Out of order.
I know he is.
You do not have to raise your significant other. Now, if y'all relationship is good and y'all to the point where y'all transition to marriage, here it is.
You will receive. Open your mouth and then
Marriage should come up before your legs come up.
never be defeated. You're gonna win.
Marriage should come on the table before your legs get spread open. Before somebody cut you open like a croissant roll and spread you wide, marriage should be on the table. Not, oh, he said he want to marry me, but he's still screwing you with no intent on putting a ring on it. Next, she's still giving it up to you, but y'all ain't married yet. No. Marriage. Stop giving yourself over to a man or woman that does not want marriage. Y'all should be married before y'all get married, before you do anything anyway. Out of order. It says commit. Commitment. You gotta commit. You can stop giving y'all body to people that ain't committing to you. You ain't gonna be having sex to begin with, but you're gonna give your body over and he's not committed to you. And then y'all talking about y'all ain't got no willpower. No, the devil has a liar. Y'all do have it, y'all choose not to. Let me tell you something. It's several people that I find to be of the utmost attractive. Finer than fine. But I don't have to lie and say I can't. I can. If I wanted to give up the goods to these people, I could. But I have enough willpower not to. I ain't gonna sit there and say, oh, yeah, we know the flesh get weak, but the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. We know. But some stuff is a cop out. We have to stop coming up with conjuring up excuses for stuff that we just really want to do. I never had to come up with no excuse about what I wanted to do. I just owned it. I owned it. I didn't have to lie and say, well, God, this is what. No, I owned it. Because when it's time for God to send my way, I'm not going to have no lust, none of that stuff going to be present. And I'm owning it, calling it by his name. I ain't got time to play around. Y'all want to justify and dress up these things. Stop sleeping with folks that are not your husband or your wife. Y'all have not got married. They have not put a ring on. Y'all have not said, I do. Stop it. And then, God forbid you have children out of wedlock and y'all figure out y'all can't stand one another and y'all don't want no parts. Now it's a child in the mix. Come on. These are the things. These are the things that you have to sort through before you even start dating a person. Do they want kids? Do they not want kids? Do they value marriage? Y'all want to just be out here sleeping and giving up your kitty cat and your meat to everybody and then get mad because they say, oh yeah, we done had a good run, but that's it. I don't want nothing else. I don't want a relationship. I don't want marriage. No, stop doing that. Y'all be sitting out here and then what be happening, y'all be fighting everybody and their mama. I said it, fight everybody and their mama because y'all tied to the wrong stuff, tied to some asses. Come on, loose that ass and let it go. Now, it says, more than exclusivity, that means being with one person, not no 50 million people putting your body parts on everybody. It's choosing each other daily. Marriage is about committing to one another, choosing that person every day. Not choosing them when they do what you want them to do. Choosing them when they say what you want to hear. Choosing them when they buy you everything you want. It's choosing them when they tell you not today. Choosing her when she say, hey, baby, we're not going to be able to do that today. What? Choosing him when he says he's not going to buy you that Louis bag, that he's not going to buy you a $400 wig, he's not going to buy you 50-something different outfits. Choosing him still yet today. Y'all ain't ready. Requires long-term thinking, not short-term reactions. Vision for life. Vision for life before marriage. Couples should openly discuss. Money management. If the person you about to be with is poor with money, you better check that. Okay, oh, he's not good with money management? Okay, I handle the money. He go make it, but I handle the money. Or if she got poor money management, you know what? I pay the bills. I won't put no money in her hand. I go grocery shopping and all. Children or no children? These are the questions that y'all have to ask. Stop lying to yourself, talking about they just not ready. Shut up. No, it ain't about a person don't be ready. Cause let me tell y'all something. I could have had kids a long time ago. And I shoot no blanks. Hello. I don't shoot no blanks. I shoot 3-pointers and 2s, baby. I don't shoot no blanks. God has a set time for everything. So I would not willingly put myself in a position to be a single father. Or you put yourself in a position to be a single mother, or whatever the case may be. That's why y'all got this. That's why y'all got to get control over y'all flesh, so you don't stop screwing everything that come your way. Cause you know what I mean, young women, y'all got this thing where y'all be screwing in everybody that come y'all way when y'all get in a relationship. Y'all don't go through the whole, let me see if this the person God want me to talk to. Y'all immediately, oh, I like them, and y'all start screwing like something crazy. Then when y'all get these soul ties and y'all stuck, can't get away, y'all crying, boo-hoo, and woe's me. No. Go get some help. Lifestyle expectations. Because one thing, let me tell y'all something, let me go back to the second part where it says children or no children. I met this lady by the name of Miss Dominica. And she said she has 2 kids. Hold on. And she has 2 kids, y'all. And she has a, huh? Hold on. You said something? Oh. She has 2 kids and she has a grandchild. She has a boy and a girl. She has 1 grandchild. Let me help y'all. She was like, she'll have more kids. Let me tell you something. The lady 40-something years old. There's no way in Hail Mary she wants more kids. Now, I could have been selfish and said, okay, yeah, let's proceed. Because she's open to having more kids. But the reality is, she doesn't want more kids. That's when people do this thing. They really don't be wanting what a person wants, but they do whatever to keep a person. That's called desperation. And I hate the smell of desperation and to see it on people. Because I know that I'm a 32-year-old young man that desires kids. I would not ever settle with someone that don't want kids.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Now that could change. They could say, hey, I want kids. But I would never do that to nobody.
Great King and great King above all gods.
Now this goes out to all the grateful people. Have you ever been through anything in your life?
I would never crucify somebody for what they want or don't want. And that's where you got to get to a point of understanding as we getting closer to the end. Life expectations. I always ask the question to people, where do you see yourself in 5 years? A lot of them say this, only God knows. And red flag right there. Only God knows is a red flag. Then it says boundaries with extended family. Y'all gotta tell each other what are your boundaries. For example, I don't want family members, if I'm married to somebody, come in and out my house without calling. I don't want them just showing up now. It's crazy because I'm that family member that shows up to people's house. I was in the neck of the woods. Ring, hey, I'm outside, open the door. Now the reason being that I don't, because I understand what it looks like as a person that does it, so no. Like for example, your family member can't just come spend the night at my house. I don't like a lot of people. I don't like people like that. I don't like to have a lot of people around me. I like to be secluded. So don't invade my space. No, your cousins can't spend the night. No, your family members can't borrow money. Set boundaries. No, I can't co-sign up for a family member. No, I'm not about to come and help one of your family members move. Same way I wouldn't want you to help one of my family members move. Set boundaries. Because when you get married to people, that's one thing people don't have is boundaries. Set boundaries for the extended family. No, your mama can't come over here 24/7. Set boundaries. Because the boundaries is not to be rude, but it's to help keep the peace. And please don't get offended when a person tell you what are their boundaries or their triggers or whatever. Why they do the things the way they do it. Don't get mad. Career goals and mobility. Where do we see ourselves career-wise? If you working a 9 to 5, prepare to get off that 9 to 5. Unless you out to become the CEO or the manager, supervisor. Prepare to get off that. Because I'm going to help you get a business off the ground running. I got my boots on the ground. I might play another song. This is the one. But then it says, face spiritual differences. I cannot be with somebody that don't believe in God. I don't care. I don't care, y'all. I love people dearly, but I love God more. I can't date nobody that don't believe in God. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be unevenly yoked. I can't do it. Misery and stuff. I can't do it. Because if your faith is Christianity, or you just believe in Jesus, Jehovah Jireh, El Shaddai, Yahweh, the one and only true living God, you can't compromise. No. Conflict styles. How do you deal with conflict? I'm one of the people, I don't like confusion. I don't like chaos. So it's not as easy as some people, they can deal with it, no problem. Me, my spirit gets disturbed. I don't like chaos. So if my spirit is disturbed and it's something that I feel like needs to be addressed, and then I try to address it and you don't want to hear it, I will not come back to you again about it. Let me tell you something, I'm going to disappear. I disappear. Emotionally disappear. My emotions begin to die. Because this is the thing. You got to know how to deal with conflict. Y'all got to be able to communicate these things, okay? Instead of, rah, no. What's bothering you? You got to be able to say it, and you got to be able to walk through it. Not, I just don't want to talk about it. No, because we in the same house. Oh, hell no. We're going to talk about it. You got no right to say, no, don't say that, no. I can tell you say, I don't want to talk about it now. Let's wait till tomorrow and then come back. It can't be no 5 days. Somebody be done die by the time you decide you want to talk about it. So we wait, and then we go from there. Marriage essentials. Love change shape. That means your love language as y'all grow changes. The way y'all love on each other changes. It's not for the worse, but it's for the better. But then, early passion, deeper companionship, expecting the honeymoon phase forever leads to disappointment. Listen, stop. Once the honeymoon over, let's get to reality. It's gonna be days you can't stand her, she can't stand you. But what God put together, let the man put asunder. That means y'all gonna be actively working on ways to keep the fire burning. You can't say, well, you're not doing this, I'm going to do this. No. Y'all got to equally be pulling your weight. Maintenance is non-negotiable. Strong marriage habits. Weekly check-in. How are we doing? You want to check in on your partner and you want them to check in on you. Regular appreciation, healthy conflict resolution. Y'all want to easily find ways to resolve stuff without letting it fester. Share fun and rituals. And that's basically things you like to do, things that y'all used to do prior to meeting that may be something that y'all both want to intertwine together and do. Like, for example, I love to go swimming. I like to hike. I like to do YouTube videos. Swimming, hike, YouTube videos, sing, karaoke. And I like to go shoot pool every now and then. I like to go skating. So I'm going to include the person I talk to or I'm with, gonna marry in these things. And I like to write poems. In case y'all don't know, I like to write poems too. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, y'all. Y'all, help me. I'm just saying, commit to growth individually plus together. Individually, you got to keep evolving into a greater person for your spouse. And then together, do the work. Because there's work that has to be done together, and there's the individual work that y'all have to work on. Because a lot of people think once they get married, that's it. They ain't do no work. No, you keep doing the work. And that's one thing I want to be one and done. I'm not getting married by one time. It don't work, I ain't ever get married again. I'm just going to go back to doing what I've been doing. When problems hit, most issues boil down to communication, resentment, or misaligned expectations. You got to change your expectations, people. Because I realized that in a lot of relationships I've been in that could have led to marriage, communication was one of the most horrific, horrible parts that we could not get. Because I'm screaming, hollering because I don't like to argue with people, but when I feel hurt or let down, I get to yelling. Because I really be wanting people to love me the way I love them. Give me the courtesy that I give you.
Just fix me.
And
Please, Lord, don't fix it.
My thing be,
Just fix me.
if I'm loving the way I'm supposed to love and doing right by you, you got to meet me where I'm at.
I'm the problem.
It says,
But you're the answer.
solution requires honesty, accountability, behavior change, and sometimes professional help. I remember a young lady I was going to marry. I had got her ring and I got tattooed still on my back of her son's name. And I found out she had been at this man's house. The man told me, she didn't tell me. And what bothered me, instead of her in that moment, he assured me nothing happened. He didn't even know she was engaged. But when I told her, her first response wasn't, hey, Let me take accountability. I'm wrong because, yeah, I said that I want to marry you. Yes, I will. I shouldn't have been there, and I should have had enough respect for you to, forgive me for overstepping my boundaries. Forgive me for not considering your feelings and disrespecting, breaking trust. And here's the thing, though. That could have did a whole lot in that moment. Just, you know what? I'm wrong. I shouldn't have been over there. Please forgive me. She couldn't even do that. Her response was, I'm going to get him because he shouldn't have told you that. So when I tell you it's kind of like hard, I'm still learning how to trust people again in that aspect. Because when I'm wrong, I don't have no problem admitting my wrongs. But when I know, let me leave y'all with this as I'm about to go and get off here. Here's the truth. I should have never gotten in another relationship after her. I should not have. Because as I was leaving her, I was jumping into another one. I shouldn't have. And the harsh reality of it is, I wasn't ready to love again. I wasn't even healed from the heartbreak. I gave her 7 years of my life, y'all, off and on. Because the problem really was me. And let me tell y'all why I say it was me. Because I stayed even after I knew that she wasn't what I needed. I stayed because I wanted to be loved. When you want to be loved so bad, you will put yourself through pure hell to keep somebody. You will literally do things to keep a person that shows the utmost disrespect for you. You will try to make that person believe something that they wholeheartedly don't care to believe. They don't want to. They don't see you as value. They don't see you as anything. They don't see you as important. But you'll still find a way to try to, well, maybe if I do this. And I did that for so many seasons. And not realizing that Pastor Mike, the song that's playing, I'm the problem. I was the problem because my desire and need to be loved caused me, and my trauma caused me to go back places that God never wanted me to be in. And as I'm sitting here talking to y'all, I'm just having a flashback because and here's the thing, y'all. We have to learn when we need to step back. Hey, mind your son. I wish I would have stepped back from every relationship I ever got in. Because I never would have got my heart broken. Because I would allow God to heal me. I wouldn't have went through so many different broken relationships, being lied to, or looking at it, or feeling like I was a burden, or feeling just like inadequate. Because a lot of it was personal things. And people talking to me crazy triggers me. Because I should have, allowed God to deliver me through what I was going through. But I didn't. I just kept going. Because I was hoping that the relationship...
Lord, I made some mistakes. I know that I'm wrong. I'm trying to do better.
I was hoping that the relationship would, go to pieces, or that it wouldn't be chaos.
But it won't get no better. So, Lord, don't fix it. Just fix me.
Give me the first one with 3 hashtags.
Just fix me. Please, Lord.
And I'm sharing this part as I'm preparing to end. I've been asking God a lot lately to fix me, because the next relationship I get in is going to be marriage. When you know that you are not ready for something, keep pursuing what you're not ready for. That's a problem. You're the problem. I knew I wasn't active. I knew I wasn't mentally, emotionally, spiritually ready for what I was asking, but I kept pursuing it. And I knew that I wasn't where I wanted to be at or needed to be at for what I was trying to do. And I kept, you ever convince yourself of something that you know wholeheartedly that you're not there for it, but you just like, yeah, I'm going to do this. All the time, you know you're not there. You know you're not ready for it, but you keep saying, yeah, I got it.
God, just give me you. You can have it all. God, I'm done chasing stuff. I just want you. Give me you.
Give me you.
You can have it all.
You can have it all. God. Because see, I've been chasing stuff, but this time I'm chasing God. So when He send me the person, I know how to do it, y'all. I won't be loving from a broken place. I won't love from a place of hurt, but I'll be able to love her from a healed place. So I'm letting y'all know, I am your Talking King Life Coach. You deserve to be loved, but you deserve to be loved in God's timing. Stop trying to force what God has not ordained. And shut your ears to lies and manipulations and excuses. Accept what the Lord allows. It will not be. Know that I'm your Toxic King Life Coach, Prophet V, enlightening, encouraging you, positioning you to be the king of your own kingdom as we help reposition your crown. And don't forget to follow me on all social media platforms. Clipper_King L3 on Instagram. /DA capital WIG capital SLAYER 803 on IG and Clipper King L3 on TikTok. And follow me, Vincent Foster FOSTER on Facebook. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all. Be blessed. Be encouraged. Know that you can make it. Know that you don't have to stay in that broken state from the last relationship. Go see a therapist, strength counselor, whoever you need to see to get the help so you can show up better for yourself. And then, not you, then in the appointed season, God will send you the right person.